We don't reproduce paintings that are quick to paint. You just paint a new original.
Joanne Gervais, a visual artist based in Kingston, Ontario, loves to capture the moment. She does this with a brush and an easel, painting countless works as a live event sketch artist.
Live event sketch artist is where a professional artist, usually with a lot of training, will go on site, most typically a courtroom, which is what most people will remember. But I also work at music festivals, conferences, summits, guest speaker events. The sketch artist will bring a full-size easel if it's going to be at a music festival and they want the people behind to see it. Live sketching, you're working while people are doing whatever they're supposed to be doing. They're giving a talk, they're playing music, they're doing the trial, the lawyers are discussing. Nothing is holding still for you.
But this talent doesn't just come overnight. Here at Joanne's studio, she gives artists from across the region a chance to practice and learn the art form.
The classes that are offered in my studio, it's only once a week. The training is to develop the skill to paint and draw the portrait well. When you get, after about 10, 15 years, and you're getting pretty fluent at that, then we train you to do the same work quickly.
I enjoy the group because it's a variety of art that we do. Joanne does not tell us what we are to do with a medium. We bring our mediums that we want to work in and we work with that. If we're stuck doing something, Joanne is very generous in her knowledge and will help us get through whatever our problem is.
To help these artists practice their skills, Joanne invites a variety of performers to her studio. From actors to musicians, they put on a show while the artists capture their performance.
I really like the idea of having an artist like Joanne or anyone sketching a show while you're playing. It's cool as an artist because you always see the photographers out front, and we get a lot of cool band photos and they're super usable on social media and all that, and it's great. But this art that you get is there's so much more of a personal connection.
I'm used to models staying perfectly still, and in Joanne's studio they move, they talk, they interact with the artists. My favorite models are musicians because they give us a whole evening at the nightclub while we're painting. So I really like that. The music is very energizing and we shared that experience of art and music together.
What's most special about live event sketching is not just the ability to capture the event, but how the artist captures it.
You have to capture the emotion at the event, otherwise you might as well just take your phone out and do click. We are there to not just take a photo of what the event is, but add that feeling, the drama, court, a lot of drama, a lot of tears, a lot of anguish. It'll be completely opposite to doing a sketching at a comedy festival. There you're adding a lot of humor and bright reds and pinks and all these wild colors will be in there. The court drawing is very subdued, 2, 3, 4 colors, very, very subdued. So wherever the sketch artist is at a live event, it's really important, not just a record keep, but to make sure that emotion of what happened that day at that event is in there.
The artwork that I get from here is also really inspirational to look back on all the different pieces I've got. There's when I had my long hair, when I've had my hair dyed pink and yellow and all different colors. So looking back is getting this really cool, not just a photo album, but a really cool look back at the different eras of my looks as a musician and artist. So it's really cool to see.
Working with Joanne is, I guess the main word I'd use would be stimulating. She can use oils or acrylics or watercolor or pastels or ink, charcoal. She does all the different media. And so you really see the various approaches. She encourages others in their artwork, in their conversation.
For artists curious about live event sketching, the group says go for it, whether it's to learn the art form or just to fine-tune their skills.
If I bumped into an artist that was interested in learning things and they seemed to be really focused on developing their skills, then I would say Joanne is a great mentor. There's so many things that she offers that not only inspires you, but you can take and develop your own skills with what she shows you as well.
I think to try out live event sketch art, you can do it anywhere. You can always have a sketchbook and try to sketch in a coffee shop or sketch at a concert. You just have to get over your inhibition and that thought that somebody's looking over your shoulder. They're usually not. They're engrossed in the event, so you can pretty much sketch while they're busy watching the event.
Live sketching gave me the great luxury of painting with people behind me watching, motivating me. The people I'm sketching, which might be musicians on stage, and they're smiling at you and they're anxious to see what you're doing. And I listen to the sound, the noise, so you're not just sketching an event, you're part of that event.
In Kingston for WPBS Weekly, I'm Luke Smith.